So, you have over 1,000 hours on Marvel Rivals, but you're still stuck in Grandmaster, or even Diamond. You feel you should be playing on a higher rank, at a higher skill level, considering the hours and time that you put into the game. But you're not. And no, it's not because you're untalented. It's because the way you're playing is actively making you worse. If this is you, then you definitely need this video. Alright, so think about this. You got a friend who barely plays the game. You, on the other hand, have hundreds, maybe even thousands of hours. So obviously you should destroy them, right? And then somehow, the next few minutes of your life end up being the most frustrating and painstakingly annoying minutes, where you're just getting absolutely fried by that friend you're supposed to be better than. I mean, you played for way longer, right? It's not luck, and it's not that your friend is the honored one, I think. This can be a result of something known as mental fatigue, and it's one of the biggest reasons why more hours doesn't necessarily always mean more skill. And the crazy part is, most of the time, you don't even feel mentally fatigued. I mean, you're not tired, you're not falling asleep, and for the most part, you feel fine. So you write it off as just having a bad game. But research in cognitive neuroscience shows that mental fatigue is often overlooked, even though it significantly impacts attention, decision making, and performance. All things you need to play the game, by the way. In other words, your brain could just be underperforming and you'll never even realize it. So, why does this happen in Marvel Rivals? The first reason is that there's just life stuff that happens. School, work, stress, and basically everything that drains your focus before you even get into the game. But the biggest reason, and the reason why you clicked on this video, has to do with how long you're playing in one session. Research published in Computer and Human Behaviors explains that prolonged mental activity creates something called cognitive function, where your brain's ability to make good decisions starts breaking down. And Marvel Rivals is a game that constantly overloads your brain, ranging from paying attention to cooldowns, positioning, ults, metas, comps, stats, teammates, and even enemies. The longer you play without a break, the more information your brain has to process, until it hits its limit. And once you hit that limit, you start doing something that everyone is quite familiar with: autopiloting. And then this weird things really fall apart for you. Your aim gets shaky, your reactions slow down, you tunnel vision, and you make plays that you never would have made on a fresh mind. Your teammates start calling you out, you start to feel pressured, and then before you know it, you're saying things like, "I'm not getting healed," or "My DPS suck," or "No one is peeling for me," when in reality, you're the problem on the team. And the worst part is, the game doesn't always show you this in stats. So unless someone watches your gameplay, you'll never realize that you're the problem. Now you may be saying to yourself, this is definitely not me, but just in case, how do I fix this? Well, the answer is pretty simple. Just take a break. You don't need to grind 5 hours straight to improve. One focused hour on Marvel Rivals, not counting warm-up, where you're fully present, learning, and playing intentionally is worth more than 3 hours of straight autopiloting. This prevents you from locking in bad habits caused by mental fatigue, and finally gives meaning to the total hours you played. Because honestly, anyone could play for 1,000 hours. You just gotta not have a life. But actually playing good for those 1,000 hours is more important. So anytime you see a dip in performance after realizing you've been playing for too long, it's better to just get off the game. I know someone telling you to get off the game is not really the best advice. I have another solution for the people that have the chronically online syndrome. And that is, after you finish playing your best character for that 1 hour, just switch to an easier role or easier character to play. Play Rocket or something. This way you don't have to get off the game, but you also don't have to be dead weight on your team. Of course, the best option is just to get off the game. Just remember that more hours don't make you necessarily better. Better hours make you better. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for now. If this video helped you understand why you've been stuck or why you're not getting better, consider subscribing. I'll try to make more videos like this in the future. And that's it. Bye.